with a cause, breaking the curfew. An international threat to the power structure. Scream when you hear some rupture. Anarchy, primal terror. My God, it's a brand new era. The world revolves on an economic axis. And if it's lit, everybody trips. Black and white in a fight for green, while the yellow and red get caught between. Wanna be gangsters, living a lie, getting rich while they glorify genocide, homicide, suicide, politics are tongue-tied. West side, east side. What's the difference if you ride, you ride? If you live, you live, but if you die, you die, you die. Back on up. I make my own rules. Back on up. I'm my own man, I make my own rules. Back on up. I make my own rules. Check it out, ha! Back on up. I'm my own man, I make my own rules. Give me mine, give it up, give it back. I can't let it slide like that. Everybody want a free ride, and most of my fake ass friends got snake eyes. Ready for a fight to the death, protect the innocent till there ain't none left. Homeboy guilty, homegirl guilty. Who are you to play judge and jury? Filled with fury, the wrath of a tyrant. Who's to blame when the young get violent? When the clock cocks and pots many drops, and if his mama get him out, will he stop? Dangerous, walking on the edge, don't anger us. Stop blaming us for the rules that you made, games that you play, things you got made. Why you so afraid? Back on. I make my own rules. Watch out now. Back on up. I'm my own man. I make my own rules. Back on up. I make my own rules. Check it out now. Back on up. I'm my own man. I make my own rules. Harlem, Bosnia, church burning, the Middle East. No justice, no peace. Gangsta rapper, now deceased. And what can we learn from this? Eventually the guilty burn from this. It's a universal threat. Time bomb ticking, the clock is set. Generation X, live and direct. The Constitution, execution, emancipation, annihilation. Serial rights for all stereotypes. Amsterdam got bright red lights. New York's the apple, Hollywood's the dream. LL Cool J must see cream. Red hot chili peppers down with the team. From the cradle to the grave, sing this theme. Back on up. I make my own rules. Come on now. Back on up. Ha. I'm my own man. I make my own rules. Back on up. I make my own rules. Check it out now. Back on up. I'm my own man. I make my own rules. Rules. Break the rules. Make the 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 rules. Break the rules. Back on up. I make my own rules. Back on up. I'm my own man. I make my own rules. Back on up. I make my own rules. Check it out now. Yeah. Back on up. I'm my own man. I make my own rules. Break it down.
You guys got the camera?
You got the camera?
Get some lights. We need. What about this? There's a whole rack up here. What was that? Okay. What about this rack? There's a rack up here.
What?
This one. There you go.
All right.
Oh, stay there. Stay there. Hold on. Stay right there.
3, 2, roll.
Hello everyone, and welcome to the year-end review. I'm the small guy. To start things off here in 1998 with a bang, a couple of handsome young lads. The greatest, really, group of athletes ever to grace the ring, the Steel Stable. Now, I noticed Bombshell Billy, the world champ, Diablo Blanco, one half of the world tag champs. Where the hell is Devastating Derek, that fine, fine young athlete?
He's off in the gym working out. He's gonna just about to break a new bench pressing record, I believe, right, Bombshell?
With no help from Jesse the Body Ventura at all.
Well, I'd like to welcome you guys to 1998 here.
Good to see you, small guy. Great to be here.
Thank you, Bombshell. That's a rumor that that's a name that started after after a couple of high school girls. My feet are small. I've got small feet for being such a tall person. Now let's get right down to brass tacks. Let's talk about how the fact that there's absolutely no competition here in the United Wrestling Alliance.
Small feet.
Szmal.
Did you hear that?
I heard it. I choose to ignore it. Did you hear that? No, listen to me. You two damn fools. Listen to me. I'm the small guy. I want to ask you about the competition here in the new Bombshell. I can't see any competition for you. After the Chameleon there, he and 4 or 5 other athletes jumped on you.
Yeah.
Rammed your head into from behind. Of course. If you saw them coming, you'd kick their ass. They really, yeah, you'd wipe the mat with them.
Please try to refrain.
He said it. That's what I was. So now then, what next? The Chameleon's gone. You've beaten Stag McCracken. You've beaten everyone.
Let me tell you what it's all about, small guy. Very simply put, there is no competition in United Wrestling Alliance. Now, as you can see, as you can see,
What are you doing?
as you can see,
Please refrain.
as you can see, I got this lovely shirt from Glitter Gulch in Las Vegas, Nevada, sent in via FedEx this morning from Steel. Now, this is a place where she was scouting for some competition. Did not find any for the Steel stable, of course. So we might just have to take things into our own hands here in the United Wrestling Alliance, being the champions. I'll explain the whole plan to you later. I just made it up myself, so I'll come up with a plan, then I'll let you know. And then
Bombshell, please.
he did that. He does that too, doesn't he? So what we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to grab a hold of Steel, and you hear that?
Grab a hold of Steel. I heard it. I will choose to ignore that. And gentlemen, please refrain.
Dude, ask him about his family.
I was going to ask you about your family.
My family?
Yeah, your family. How is your family?
Oh, we were talking about your family.
Not my family. Your family.
Your family?
Ha! The family. Stupid fat ass Bob.
Oh. Anyways, later on, small guy, later on, we are going to have a big presentation because this week, by being the World Heavyweight Champion, I was presented with the United Wrestling Alliance toy merchandise line.
All right.
I'm going to present that later on.
I also heard you've got some video footage you want to show us a little later on.
Some video footage, yes, we dug back into the archives, and, not archives, excuse me, but we've got some spies out there, and the Chameleon, who also wrestles in some independent organization, we got a hold of one of the Chameleon's latest matches.
In an indie?
In an indie, and it is going to be fantastic. So somebody really got a hold of the Chameleon.
Gentlemen, I heard it. I choose to ignore it. Please refrain.
Okay, so we'll be back out later, and we'll tell you. Hey, hear that noise? We're out. Let's get the hell out of here. All right, turn off the lights. Get the lights off. Get the lights off. Let's get the hell out of here.
Hello, everyone. I'm the Small Guy, and welcome to the UWA's 1997 Year in Review, and what a year it was. On today's show, you're going to see a sample of some of the happenings and some of the surprises that came over our heads in the UWA in 1997. You'll see highlights of some incredible and incredibly brutal matches along the way. You'll see things like the reintroduction of the Steel Stable at Thanksgiving Thunder 97. You'll also see the influx of some brand new wrestlers that you may not recognize that came in from the former Salt City Wrestling Organization. It's been quite a year for the United Wrestling Alliance, and we'll show you the best of 1997 today on the UWA program. I want to remind you that coming in February, we've got a very special program on tap for you. It's called 2 Years, 2 Weeks, 2 Hours. That's coming up in the month of February here on the UWA. It's going to be a look back at the entire history of the UWA. You're going to see some fantastic moments and some guests from the past and from the present. Speaking of guests from the present, I understand that we'll have an interview with the Steel Stable as part of our Year in Review program today. Of course, that consists of the World Heavyweight Champion Bombshell Billy and the World Tag Team Champions Devastating Derek and El Diablo. That's coming up a little later on in the program. But right now, let's flash back to Thanksgiving Thunder 1997. when everybody in the UWA was surprised at the return of Steel and the reformation of the Steel stable.
I talked about earlier that I had a little surprise for all these little figs in here for the UWL.
Stand outside the ring.
I have a little announcement to make for everyone here in the United Wrestling Alliance.
Okay,
All you
Mr.
people out
Mark.
there.
Mr. Mark, for yourself.
Because Bombshell Billy, yes, he's got the gold around his waist. Yeah, Diablo and Derek have the gold around their waist. But there's been something missing in the lives of Bombshell Billy.
And you'll never
Live of
get
El
me
Diablo,
back.
live of Devastating Derek.
Never get me
So,
back.
without any further ado, I bring to you Steel!
What the hell?
That's right. It's as simple as this, boy.
That's gonna help you a lot.
But you can't touch. And the UWA has just got stronger. For now, the reformation of the Steel stable. And before we get started, say one thing to the people at home. Say one thing to say.
The Intercontinental TV title changed hands an incredible number of times this year in the UWA. It went to everybody from Thunder Tiger to El Diablo to Metal Bob, my broadcast partner, to Sean McCracken to Mr. Big. As a matter of fact, Mr. Big held the title coming into the final major card of 1997, Christmas Chaos, where we witnessed one of the most brutal matches in UWA history. Big put his Intercontinental title on the line against Bombshell Billy, who had his World Heavyweight title on the line. As most of you already know, Bombshell Billy was victorious in that match after the Bombshell drop after a steel chair. After that, the Intercontinental TV title was declared vacant by Ray Vassell because, as most of you know, in the UWA you cannot hold two belts at the same time. So we are in the process of conducting an Intercontinental TV title tournament to crown a new champion. You'll see that tournament wind down to its final match in the coming weeks here on the UWA. Let's take a look at a couple of the title changes that took place with the Intercontinental TV belt up for grabs in 1997.
This far, Halloween Hell has been everything it's cracked up. It was cracked up to be. We've got new World Tag Team Champions and El Diablo and Devastating Derek. Diablo, Devastating Derek, 3D if you will. 1, 2, and the action rolls over into the big main event here. And these three have been going at it for quite some time now. Bombshell Billy with that world title on the line. McCracken, the Intercontinental TV champion, being hoisted up and down across Big. 1, 2. I don't understand why Billy didn't let him pin him there. Big would have lost his hair and Billy would have kept his world title. It could be some kind of an eagle thing. He wants to be the one to pin Big. He's the one who wants to be the one to pin Sean. He wants to make the pin here in this big main event at Halloween Hell. He has the world title on the line. Big has his hair on the line. McCracken has his Intercontinental TV title on the line. Anything goes here at Halloween Hell 97, the main event three-way. Look at that shot into the midsection there. Bombshell Billy on the Intercontinental TV champion. McCracken back. Bombshell across with a giant clothesline. Big now just getting to his feet, regaining some composure. McCracken down on the canvas. Bombshell spots Big out of the corner of his eye and heads over to Mr. Big. Bombshell now off to the jaw of Mr. Big. Now he's going to pick up McCracken by the hair. Bombshell Billy is not going to let anyone rest. There is no rest for the wicked here in the big world title. And there's a double clothesline. Bombshell comes over, clotheslines McCracken. However, Big caught Bombshell, and Big comes off with a big split leg drop. We've got TT Boy smack. 1, 2, 3. Nope, only a count of 2. We almost had a new world champion in Big. Big now, those ribs have been bothering him this whole contest, and he's going to take a little breather. Could be a good move. Meanwhile, McCracken has regained his composure after the couple of spots. 1, 2, with Big and Bombshell, where he got to rest a little bit and comes across with a big forearm halfway across the ring. McCracken now picking up Bombshell Billy. This is going, and he's going to go for the McCracken drop. There it is. 1. Big now pulls him right off.
he going to do? Modified cross between a power bomb and a sidewalk slam. 1, 2. Only a count of 2 here. Rakes the face of Mr. Big, does Bombshell Billy. Halloween Hell has been, I'm telling you, what an incredible contest. Already new World Tag Team Champion. Something's got to happen in this one. There must be a winner in this contest. Someone's going to lose a title. Someone's going to be bald. No Dusties here. No screw jobs, my friend. There's going to be something's going to happen here. Big going up. Big's going up. Bombshell's got him up there. All the way down. Can't hold him. 1, 2. Only a count of 2. Only a count of 2. 1997 winding down. Just a few more months, about 8 weeks left in the year. And within those 8 weeks, there are going to be some changes here in the UWA that are being worked on by Vassell, Michael, and the rest of the committee that I think you fans are really going to enjoy, and you're going to pop huge for it. You're not going to believe what's going to be going on in the next couple of months here. Oh, going into 1998. What is this? A big DDT, double DDT by Bombshell and McCracken. We all know the history of those two. They used to be a former tag team, part of the same little group, if you will. Only a count of 2. 2. McCracken now trying to gain his composure, and there he goes back to the ribs. Bombshell Billy, the already injured ribs of Big, goes back to the kidney rib area, and then rakes the face with the boot. Bob Backlund. Hip toss over. McCracken's getting pinned. 1, 2. Bombshell says, I don't think so. I'm the world champion. I'm going to be making the pins here tonight, my friends. And that's a low blow. And that's a high blow by Mr. Big. McCracken, Intercontinental TV champion now, being lifted up by his head by Mr. Big. Is it worth your hair? Is it worth the humiliation to win your first singles title? To contend for your first singles title? And he's got a better chance here because he's got 2 guys he could pick to win his first singles title. All kinds of scenarios you can come up with. McCracken, does he go with the world title? Or does he want to see Mr. Big have his head shaved as a former member of the family? We all know what Bombshell Billy wants to do. He can't keep the Intercontinental TV title if he wins it. So obviously he would have to give that right up immediately. However, he would, I'm sure, love to humiliate McCracken by stripping him of that title, or humiliate Big by making him bald. Look at that! 1, Big covers. We've got it! We've got it! A new Intercontinental Television Champion in Mr. Big. The young man wins his first singles title right here tonight. Halloween Hell. Bombshell Billy uses that devastating TKO maneuver. And MC McCracken, and Big capitalizes on Bombshell Billy's maneuver. Intercontinental TV Championship has changed hands, fans. We've got a new champion in Mr. Big. Wow. We will be back to wrap things up right after this. Some great action here this week at Halloween Hell.
Well, it's a question of who wants it more right now, Big or Bombshell. Wait a minute, what's Bombshell doing? He's setting the chair up next to Mr. Big. I don't think he's planning to take a seat.
Unbelievable.
He's setting up for a maneuver here. Now comes off. Oh, there's the Bombshell drop as he comes rolling across on Mr. Big. Got a little extra leverage from the chair. Here's a cover. 1, 2, 3. It's finally over. I can't believe it. And now devastating Derek And El Diablo from the Steel Stable coming to the ring.
Match. And still UWA Heavyweight Champion and new Intercontinental Television Champion, Bombshell Billy.
And Mr. Big is winning. He has stolen the belt, and now. Well, ladies and gentlemen, in addition to looking back in the UWA, we always look forward with a pause over our shoulder. I'm talking, of course, about the UWA's year-end awards. If you're curious as to who will win those prestigious year-end awards, well, we are too. The results haven't been made final yet, but you will see them in the month of February right here on the UWA. And looking forward, some of the UWA wrestlers have some predictions for the calendar year 1998.
Hey folks, Body Damage Incorporated. I guess what I'm out here for is to give you my prediction on this 1998 coming up, and this tournament that I'm in, this token tournament. Well, I guess I can't say that I don't predict myself to become the Intercontinental Television Champion, but you can look forward to that happening, and I'm just going to beat down everybody who gets in my way, including this MOB, yeah, and really anybody else who makes it through. So expect to see the gold around my waist. Take that to the bank.
Hey, listen up, Daddy. This is Mr. Personality coming at you. And ladies and gentlemen, 1997 was a tumultuous year for Mr. Personality, to say the least. I came in here to the UWA, had a really lousy attitude at first, but I'd first of all like to say a belated thank you to the family for the wake-up call, if you will, for Mr. Personality. Now, I'm not condoning any of their actions or what they did to me, laying me out, or any of that. But it brought me back to where I need to be here in the UWA. Mr. Personality is here with a purpose now. He's here with a reason. And coming up in this tournament, baby, I'm going to take it all the way. It doesn't matter if it's the MOB or Body Damage, whoever I face in the next round. They're going down the toilet, baby. And then everybody else who gets in my way, they're going out the door. Because Mr. Personality is back in the UWA, and I'm here with a purpose, like I said. And ladies and gentlemen, you're going to see great things from Mr. Personality in 1998, and you can take that to the bank, baby. Oh, God, sweet Jesus, he took his time on me. Ooh, too much.
Ladies and gentlemen, earlier on in this Year in Review program, we told you that we'd be joined by the Steel Stable, Bombshell Billy, the World Heavyweight Champion, Devastating Derek, and El Diablo, the Tag Team Champions, and it's my questionable pleasure to bring those gentlemen in at this time. Devastating
I've heard
Derek.
about your questionable pleasure. Good to be here. I just got back from breaking the bench press record.
World bench press record.
Ventura.
And I'll be defending my Intercontinental TV title with whoever
That
wins the
title
tournament.
is the title that's up in the tournament. That's not your belt. You can't hold that belt. Ray Vassell said you can't hold that belt.
Bombshell, can I hold this belt?
If you want, sure.
See, I'm doing the interview here, pal. Well, after the tournament is over, whoever wins the tournament, yes, I will give a shot of this belt. That's the kind of guy we are.
As we told you earlier on, when we were out here earlier.
What? What do you mean you just got here now? When were you out here earlier?
Oh, that's right. I mean, as we told you previously.
Wait, what's this? Wait a minute. What are you talking about?
We were thinking of telling you when we came out here.
Yeah.
Is
we were
have
practicing.
Right.
We had a stand-in for you.
Right.
We had a back in
You
our
did
own,
what?
Back in our own dressing room before we got here today.
Right.
Wait a minute. That must have been what was in the tape machine when I came into the studio.
What are you talking about?
There was tape of somebody. It looked like you standing on a chair pretending to be me with you guys.
We have better things to do. I was breaking the world bench press record.
Look.
These two are breaking the world.
I'll put it to you this
record.
way, okay?
Different kind.
I've seen it. I choose to ignore it.
She said no. Because I said that when I was on the chair. No, you didn't say anything. What now?
Anyway, small guy.
All right, what business at hand do you have here?
I have the official 1998 United Wrestling Alliance line of merchandise. You! Right here in the bag. Hot off the presses, they sent the World Heavyweight Champion the line of merchandise. Number 1, yeah, this is good stuff. Number 1 is the Mr. Big action figure.
Oh, please.
There's the Mr. Big action figure. Along with, this is an accessory sold separately.
Yes.
Okay.
I can't wait.
The life-size French fries that Mr. Big eats. There you see them. The fries that Mr. Big eats.
Fat jowl.
Would you please?
Remember the old wrestler Flaboo? Remember
It was good.
You don't remember?
And now we have the Disco Kid Disco Kid action figure. Now the special part about this is it's life-size. So, ooh. And last but not least, now this is weird because the Chameleon has risen so high up on the scale. He's gotten so popular that they're going beyond the Chameleon. They now have a life-size head of the Chameleon's mother. Here it is.
The Chameleon's mother!
That's disgusting.
No, that's the Chameleon's mother.
Yeah, same thing. And I'd like to...
You do that?
So those are the 19...
We can't show that kind of stuff on television.
Those are the 1998 United Wrestling Alliance line of action figures and such coming out to
Bombshell.
stores near you.
Well, that's all very nice, but
I've
do you
got a
have
clip.
anything constructive
Yes,
to say on
we
this program?
do. I've got a clip. I'm going to go cue this clip up. Bombshell, you set up the clip. Will I go and cue it up?
I'll set up a clip. Here it is. The Chameleon has been wrestling. Like we said, he's been on fire. He's getting action figure head, mug, busts of his mother being made for the United Wrestling Alliance merchandise line. The Chameleon has also been spreading out and wrestling. Wait a minute. What the hell is this? Now look at this. This is the Chameleon wrestling against world champion Carla Tortelli. Listen to this.
This is disgusting.
Now, I thought he might have given up right.
We're going to get thrown out the air for putting this on television. What is the purpose of this?
The World Apartment Wrestling Championship. Now, this is Carla Tortelli, the Apartment Wrestling Champion, and he struggled through a tough match with Carla Tortelli, but he came out victorious. He did.
Look at the Chameleon.
Fantastic.
He's wiry.
I can't believe, El Diablo, I cannot believe you would even participate in this.
It's a Chameleon. It's a
He isn't
UWA
participating.
superstar.
It's the Chameleon.
Yeah, it's not me. Chameleon, look at, he's got her in a chokehold right now. He's cheating. He's got her in a leg lock. Look.
Well, you guys would know a lot
Look at
about
him go. Look at
chokeholds
him
and
go.
cheating.
That's what he calls the vibrator.
Just went,
It's horrible. What is this crap? This is unbelievable. I can't believe you would put
This is
this
Ozark
quality
Wrestling.
television program like ours.
That's enough?
I can't believe this. This is ridiculous.
I don't know what he's all upset about.
I can't. Ray Vassell's going to hear about this.
Ray
Vassell,
Vassell.
go to hell.
Ray Vassell's too busy digging his car out of the snow to worry about anything.
If you haven't
almost
noticed,
lost
the snow is gone.
Yeah, does Ray Vassell know that? He's still buried in there without his gloves. Fingers can't feel anything on him.
Flaboo.
You disgust me. All of you disgust me.
What? He said you discussed him.
So anyways, in closing, small guy, you know as well as we do, and I've said this to you before, we have no competition here in the United Wrestling Alliance.
I would beg to differ with that.
Okay. So who do we have? So who do we have for competition? Name somebody. Okay. All right.
There are a lot of wrestlers. You had one of the most incredible matches we've ever seen with Mr. Big, who took you right to the limit. That match could have gone either way.
I don't even remember that. Who won that again?
Bombshell could work with a broom.
Who won that?
Well, obviously you won it. You're still wearing the belt.
Like I said, there's no competition here in the United Wrestling Alliance. And, of course, there was that big chain match. The family, McCracken and Stagg against Devastating Derek and El Diablo.
My family?
Who won that?
Your family? Your family?
No, your family.
Oh, my
Would
family?
you please refrain?
Ah, you don't refrain.
What is going on here?
I don't know.
We
I
have held us
idols.
more
Anyone.
longer than anyone ever. Thunder Tiger and Mystic can suck my toe.
Hey, you know what right now? Can you see
Oh,
Metal Bob
please.
sitting at home in his living room going, there they are, going to put themselves over again. And you know what? There's nothing you can do about it, Jowls. Nothing! So shut up!
For once, I wish Metal Bob was actually here.
What? I'm the Intercontinental TV champ. We're the World Tag Team champs. He's the World champ. We've got all the belts. You don't believe it? Take a look.
I am here.
Oh, Metal Bob. Metal Bob, let me ask you a couple of questions.
Oh, I don't even...
Is the Philanderer, part of the family?
I've never even seen this guy.
You haven't? Don't you think he's, isn't he in the family?
I don't know.
Your family?
Family? Who? Your family or my family?
I'm not trying to marry my sister
all
off.
right, you've made your point.
What are we doing?
That's just...
In closing, small guy, let's just say that the steel stable still has all the gold, still has steel, and still has absolutely, positively no competition in the United Wrestling Alliance. So, as I stated in my earlier interview today, in practice, I said we may just have to do something about this, small guy.
And I'm sure the world is waiting with bated breath for you to do something about it, too. Actually, I think the world is waiting with bated breath for somebody to do something to the three of you.
What?
No one can get their hands on us.
The fans love us. The fans don't want to see the steel stable get hurt. Without us, there would be no fans. The fans love us. They adore us.
Oh,
they worship
please.
at our feet. Most of the fans can't.
I've
stand
had
our
quite
feet.
enough of this.
Can we go?
Please, please. Yes, you may go. Please, leave. Go. I don't believe I'm doing this.
He almost grabbed my spot.
The steel stable, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, what about all the new guys?
The talk of the guys is we need a new member. If Dalton Payne doesn't want to join us, Mr. Personality, come on out. Come on.
Mr. Personality being called out by members of the family here, and we're talking about a guy here that hasn't wrestled yet in the UWA.
I know him from the SCW. I know what kind of talent he is. He's all right.
Well, this is kind of a surprise here. Mr. Personality is being brought into the family. I mean, looks like a happy grouping here. I guess you have a new member.
Let me see the mic. We got one little formality first. Mr. Brand's GQ style has got a little coin. We're going to flip the coin, and if it's heads, Mr. Personality's in the family. Go ahead, Brand. All right.
Hey, wait a minute. What was the call? What was it? What was it? Was it heads or?
Don't worry about it.
Well, I guess it was heads. I guess Mr. Personality is officially in the family. Oh, brother, here's the pinky salute. Hey, whoa, what's going on here? Ah! What is this? What was that?
Double cross?
Tails.
They're leaving Mr. Personality just laying here in the ring. This is... Wait a minute. Oh, no. Oh, my goodness. The Philanderer is going to put the blind date on Mr. Oh, he's out cold in the ring. And now the members of the family just putting the boots to him. GQ Brandon Styles even coming in and laying a shot of his own in. Now they're picking him up. What are they... I have no idea what they're... Now they're setting him up. Oh, no. Not the Halliburton. Oh, right in the head.
Who's got the teamwork here? It's quite obvious.
Now body damage with a choke.
That reminds me of a former competitor in the UWA Slammer C. He liked to use that move quite a bit.
Trying to rip the mask off the MOB.
I don't think we want to see what's underneath that.
1, 2.
What? Oh! Woo! I'm sorry. I just some chops, some elbows, some punches. Okay.
The MOB worked over in the corners, slumps down in the ring. One just kind of sitting there relaxing. Now turns around and takes a swing at Disco Kid. Now the face ground into the mat.
That's a good move.
That's clean, right? Come on now.
The Terry Garvin School of Self-Defense didn't teach a counter for that move. I can guarantee you that. That's 2 taps. Does the MOB know what a tap out is?
I don't know. I think he knows how to grab the referee, though.
I see that.
Now here's the tag in for Disco Kid. I'm sorry I'm distracted here for a second. I just had a piece of paper handed to me at the end of this match. I'll tell you what it says, some important information.
A piece of toilet paper?
Never mind. It's a piece of paper. It's got writing on it.
Oh, what? That was like a reverse bulldog.
Yeah, it was. Instead of bringing him down on his head, brings him down on his shoulders. Nicely done.
Jam the neck.
Now, wait a minute. MOB's got his baseball. What is that thing? It looks like a baseball bat.
He's got his
sometimes.
nightstick in his hand.
Ugh. Now, wait a minute. Disco Kid trying to set up a step over toe hold, but he's over.
Shades of the Funks.
He's over near the ropes. Oh, look at that. Just sits back with it. One feeling the hammy pull there. Now is he gonna drop back again, setting up? No.
He's reaching for the tag. I don't know if he's gonna reach that far. You got to be Stretch Armstrong.
Good move there by Disco Kid, though, to get him to put his body between himself and body damage. And now the tag made off the ropes. Oh, look at that. Disco Kid comes right over.
Did he have the tag rope this time? Can
body
you tell
damage
me?
tagged in, but one got a clothesline up against the ropes, and he's still down here in the ring. Body damage trying to get him out of the way. Now locks up with the Disco Kid. Gives him a shot, picks him up. Oh, boy, this could be a devastating maneuver.
This is going to hurt.
And it's the backbreaker. And he's just going to hang him there for a minute.
That's a submission hold as well when he dangles it there. The ref should have been asking. Referee Ron Jeremy usually on top, but I think he's still disoriented from that that pull or headbutt or whatever the MOB did.
Poke of the eyes there. Oh! Now tossed back over. Back in the Damage Incorporated corner.
Double team. MOB coming in and the ref's wasting the... See, MOB is hurting his own
Damage
opponent.
Incorporated now, double teaming. And they throw, oh, look at that, they throw him right into MOB. MOB staggered back. Almost lost his balance on the floor.
Complete and utter chaos.
One with a slam now coming off the ropes. What's he got planned? Splash off the ropes. Will not cover the man, though. Tags in, body damage.
The Disco Kid is roadkill at this point. Roadkill.
Here it comes.
This
Here
is
comes
their
one off the
finisher.
ropes, their finisher. Oh, the flying clothesline. One up to hold off the interference of the MOB. There's the cover, and an arrogant one at that. And Damage Incorporated scores the victory.
Yes, they do. Great
over
continuity,
MOB
great
and the
teamwork.
Disco on the right leg of Deranged.
Obviously, he's been learning from the man that he teamed with a while back, the Irish Assassin, learning to work out. Oh, now there's a choke. He didn't learn that from anybody except himself.
Picking Deranged back up. See what he does here. Is he going to send him in for the ride? No, he's going to pick him up. Got him up in the air. What's he got planned here? No, he was going to do something.
Slides behind. What do we got here?
And it's going to be a neck breaker.
Neck breaker, yes.
Good reversal there by Deranged.
Very good, and the Nightmare is in dire straits at this point. That was devastating. Oh, we've seen that a couple times.
Yeah, Deranged just ramming his head into the Nightmare's head.
Win or lose, this Deranged has a game plan every time, and he's sticking with it.
Nightmare sent into the corner post here. Now, wait a minute. Deranged has moved that buckle around. Look at this. He's going to throw right into the exposed turnbuckles.
That's going to rip some flesh off.
Now Deranged setting up, what is this, a DDT? And the Nightmare just laid out cold here in the middle of the ring.
That's an excessive
Deranged
headache.
not covering. He's going to come over. What's he looking for? Leg drop.
Right on the top of the head.
And now look at this.
1.
Not going to be able to pin the Nightmare without hooking a leg. Kind of a lazy cover there by Deranged.
The Nightmare's a lot tougher than that.
Now picking the Nightmare up. Gives him a shot right in the midsection.
Oh! Nothing sneaky about that except a finger right to the eye.
Nightmare coming back now. Look at this. Nightmare setting it up close.
Oh!
Vicious maneuver. Took his head off practically.
He did. I see it over there.
Now working on the knee again. The Nightmare trying to do some damage to the legs of Deranged. Sends him over. He's got him in that single leg Boston
Is he
Crab.
tapping out? Is that a tap out?
I don't know. Hard to see from this standpoint.
Referee says no.
Deranged did not give up. Nightmare
still has
sent
the
into
presence in
corner.
her-
Oh, look at that. Good maneuver coming off the buckles. Look at that scowl on the Nightmare's face. He is not happy.
I'd be scowling
Bashes
too if
Deranged-
I had a...
Just bashing his head into the canvas here.
I think Deranged is surprising the Puerto Rican Nightmare, and I think Deranged is going to surprise a lot of people down the line here in the UWA.
Headbutt. Deranged laid out.
We know who got the worst end of that.
Nightmare not able to get up. Oh, look at that leg drop.
He tried to block it, but to no avail.
And now Deranged stepping outside the ring for a second.
He's trying to catch his breath out there, and I really don't blame him. There's a shot to the gut. Oh, and a choke. A floss right across the ropes. I did that to Devastating Derek once.
Wow.
But anyway. And a whip in.
Now coming off the ropes, and the Nightmare catches him. Nightmare catches him. What is he going to do here?
Picks him up. Oh, it's a hot shot.
Clotheslined him right on that top rope. Comes
There's a
out for the
hot
cover.
shot.
He's got both legs hooked. 2, 3.
The winner of the match, the Nightmare.
The Puerto Rican Nightmare gets the Duke here on the UWA Ringmasters at Christmas Chaos.
What a card it's been so far.
Deranged with an outstanding effort, but loses the match.
Oh!
Look at that. The Nightmare lays in a little.
And a poke in the eyes.
Thank you very much.
For good. Hang on a minute.
Bob, where are you going? Where's Bob? Metal Bob has just left the broadcast position. He's going to the ring. I don't know what Bob is up to. He's calling over Deranged. I don't know what this is all about. It seems to me he's having some kind of a conversation. Let's see if we can pick any of this up.
A little out of whack. He's got good things in mind. He's got a good game plan. He's just got to work on it. You need to focus. You need to focus. All right? Come here. Come here.
Oh, wait a minute. What's this? Is Deranged is leaving... Deranged is leaving with... Deranged is leaving the arena with Metal Bob? Ladies and gentlemen, we hope that you've enjoyed our look back at the 1997 year for the United Wrestling Alliance. I can promise you, 1998 will be absolutely incredible. Starting with the crowning of a brand new Intercontinental TV title champion. That tournament will continue right here next week on the UWA. In addition, I've just received word from Ray Vassell on the St. Valentine's Day Massacre coming up in the month of February. Folks, this card is so big, so huge, that for the first time ever, it cannot be contained in a single program. That's right, it will be a 2-week, 2-hour spectacular as part of our second anniversary celebration here in the UWA. More details on that in the coming weeks. I'll be joined by Metal Bob again in the coming weeks as well as we continue to bring you the best in wrestling with the UWA. Thanks very much for joining us. Let's take one more look back at 1997 with this music video. Good night, everybody.
the back. There's the...
Oh, wait a minute. What happened? What happened? What the fuck? What is this? What is this again? Oh, my. The set has been... I've never seen one of these. I'm not sure about them, but they kind of do a little... I got them on film. I'll tell you what. I'll bring up the stipulations out. Everything Derek, Mark Stagg, and Metal Bob. If you beat all three, you're going to kind of shot. Here it is. Roll through. 1, 2, 3. Put his feet up on the rope. Put his feet up on the rope. Bounce up into game the victory. Easy Boy did not see it, however.
Back up into the corner here now, the Disco Kid. Reverse knife edges on Metal Bob. Disco Kid seriously outweighed by Metal Bob, but now Bob returning it. Wow, heavy knife edge chops now. Whipping cross, reversed, clothesline.
Oh, Bob Diablo stole it from the thief. Oh my God. What is that all about? Metal Bob talked that out 2 weeks ago at something. Oh, Ricky, in the little box. Right there. What's he doing? Diablo climbing up again on that ladder. Metal Bob. Metal Bob. Oh, the mystic! Wow. He took little snaps and pulled out of the ring. 1, 2, come on. Magnificent man. Coming up, what? Who was that, pal? Coming up. What's this going to be here? Look at this. Oh, 5 minutes. That's got to be out of time. What are they doing? Oh, down the right. There's devastating Derek. And there's Bob Diablo. I think that was that call enough to get this again. Oh my God. What the fuck so happened? The ring! Oh my God! You gotta be kidding me! They're suspended! Oh my God! What is going on? Right now, however, the Mythic look back to the Disco Kid and welcome to Big Battle Royale. Devastating world champ. Oh, there's a Slammer C picking his nose. Slammer C! Slam across the back of the Mystic. Don't pain in the corner hitting somebody. Disco Kid and Scotty McLeod. Look at this. Oh! Man. Body slam on Raging Riverman. Hard-boiled Haggard. Oh, never the European champion. Now, stop it. No, look at this! No. Oh, my God! Oh, my God! Oh, holy Jesus! There's Mark Stagg. Oh my God! That's Mr. Pig. And who is the other? That's McCracken. That's McCracken. Oh my God! The card for the guy. Look at this. That's Ray Vassell. That's Vassell who was leaving the studio after his last interview right there. Over here! Oh man! That's Bonzo devastating. Bonzo just came in and grabbed everything out of his interview.
So what you're saying is, regardless, there's going to be the bell hasn't even rung until now.
Oh, come on. Big step. Look at Devastating Circus coming up. This is going to be the 29th. This is going to break through. Unbelievable. Oh, jumped him out.
Over from the SCW. And wait a minute, what's this? This is Personality is leaving the ring. He's leaving the ring. I don't understand this. Referee is making the count here. Whoa, did this come in? Wait a minute. Devastating Derek has just left the broadcast, but now Bombshell Billy, the World Heavyweight Champion, is here.
What?
There's a lockup. What's this? Oh, Bob! Beautiful leg grab takedown by Bombshell Billy.
What? He did not.
Look at Bob is laying down. Bob is having convulsions. Look at Bombshell. Please, come on!
Next week, MC McCray
right there. Wait a minute. His foot was on the rope right there. He put his foot on the rope. What is that?
Oh, he was going to delay it. We're doing a little trick. What's he doing in his pocket for, man? He got something. He got something.
Raise my hand, Bombshell saying. What's this?
Only two.
Oh, my God!
What's up? He's up. One. Yeah.
Wait a minute. Metal Bob coming over and put that thing back again.
You got to prevent stop everything. What the? City Judge is in Mexico this week. You have no idea.
Dalton was a good man. You gotta listen more for him. I'm sorry, I apologize.
Talon had the object. He hit one in the back. Chameleon looks confused and threw it to Chameleon. Chameleon gets called with the referee. It's just disqualified. Talon and Chameleon. Damage Incorporated gets the DQ. And look at this. Talon and Chameleon. Now this is a choke slam by Talon on Chameleon. And a brain claw as well. He's got the Talon claw up. Cinched up on Chameleon. Referee coming in to try to break things up here. And I think we're seeing the breakup of a tag team here.
An ultimate? No, you still got it. First tag, come on, give me a break, come in. What are we going to do about this? Where's Marcel when you need him, huh?
No. Stella's down the ringside.
Jack.
Oh!
Come on.
Look
Look at this. Airplane spin, wow.
Uh-oh. Oh, he's going to fall. He's going to fall.
Makes the tag with Bombshell Billy. What's he going to do here? Oh, wait a minute. Bombshell. Look at that. Brings him over onto his shoulders. What's the spin him around a couple times.
That's
yeah. There you go. Oh, wait a minute, fellas. Weak in the knees. Weak in the knees.
Oh, my God.
Tags is devastating Derek. Devastating Derek now. Devastating Derek.
Oh, no. He's blinded.
Oh, no. Rigor Mortis. Rigor Mortis spins spun around for the third time. Oh, my. Empty crack.
Oh, devastating Derek has lifted the fella.
The fella now.
He's calling him. He's calling him.
What? Come on.
Where you going, Benjamin?
That's it.
That's it.
We got new tag team champion. Diablo. Oh, Diablo. Diablo is on the road and look out. DDT's him.
Oh, God, sweet Jesus, he took his time on me. Ooh, too much.
They need to